Welcome guys, we are back with another Leetcode problem. Today is day 23. Let's solve today's problem, and today's problem is sequential digits. So let's dive into the question. An integer has sequential digit if and only if each digit in the number is one more than the previous digit. Okay, here it tell us about what is sequential digit actually, and return a sorted we have to return a sorted list of all integer in the range low to high inclusive that have sequential digit. So let's understand this question by using the example one. So you have given a range from low to high, means it is all values are inclusive, so it started from 100 to 300. We have to find a sequential digit in this range. So in this range, what was how many sequential digit? So sequential digit is that digit. Uh, this value must be less than this value by 1, and this value must be less than by 1, or you can say this value one one more greater than the previous one. If there is 1, so it must have 2, and it must have 3 in that case. So let's check this output here. 1 2 3 and 2 3 4, and you can see uh, the dash digit is one more greater than the previous digit, and it's lie in between this range low to high. And you can check out the example 2. It's similar to that. Every value is lying between this low to high range inclusive. So low to high, it goes till goes from 10 power 9, so it's not any issue. But how we can approach and how can solve this question? So for solving this question, what is on my mind, I have to find every such type of sequential digit from 1 to 10 power 9. And what I do, I'll just go, I have to make it arrange the range. I have to check from this 100 to 300, is it how many sequential digit numbers are present, and I have to uh, put into another vector and return it. But it's a little bit lengthy to solve, doing same thing again. If I have to find out the range from 1 to 100. So why I'm doing every time 10 1 to 10 power 9? So the you can do like that, but I'll try to do another thing. So let me resize the my id size, and let's try to write it to code. So what I want to do, I know in my, if I solving bit by bit, means digit by digit. So what my 10 power 9 maximum value, what can I write? If I want to write 10 power 9, so I am going to start from my 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 6 7 8 9. So it, that's the value I only print out if my range is 10 power 8 to 10 power 9, 10 power 9 something. So that's how that's it must be the largest value in that case. If I go with 1 power 10 power 9, so I have to maintain this thing. But what I do, we need only 9 digits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, for making any sequential number. So I'm going to make this 9 list, and try try to make sequential digit which lie in between low to high. I want to create I want to create it at the given question. If we have given this low to high, for this case I have tried to make from my I'm going to start in with this one, because it started from 1, so I have to start it my making a digit from 1. Then I'll for making for 1, then I'm making for 2, then I made it for 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, if this range is not crossing the limit. So for what I am going to do, I have to made a data structure which I can know which I inserted or which I remove it. So that's why I'll just made it a queue which take care of my deletion is for me. I can use my vector too, but in that case I'll just use it my queue. You can use any of them what you want. And for what I have to do, I have to insert from 1 I equal to 9 I plus plus. What I actually do, I have to push this I into what I do here, I'll just push it the all 9 digit into the this my queue linear data structure. Why I'm doing, I have to just, I know one thing, I'll assume my, I am actually wanted to make a, a sequential number, and this sequential number I have, after making this sequential number I have to comparing with this, is it lie in between this range? If it lie, I'll just return into, I'll just push it into my vector ans. So here I am making the vector ans in which I'll just return my ans after doing all the computation. So what I actually do, until my, so let me just write the code, then you can understand well. So until my assuming number, my sequential digit may be started from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. So what I actually do, I'm doing sorry. So what I actually want to do, I have to let's make front. So this f is storing the front value, so q dot front, I'll just push it the front value. So it first put the 1 from this my this data structure. After that what I do, I have to compare it, this f is it lie, is it greater than h, and f is greater equal to l. So let's light it low like l, and high rename it h as h. So if it lie between in that range, what I do actually, I have to push this f into the my answer if it lie in that range. And one thing I know, if my this f is greater than h, if my front value is greater than h, I know it's the time I have to break this while loop, because it's not necessary to finding the sequential digit, because it can't lie in that range. So no need to go and making the sequential digit again and again. So that's, and what I actually do, let's assume I made it sequential digit, it reaches to, let's say reaches to 123, okay, 123, I'll made it a sequential digit number, and I want to made it 5 which lies in that range. So I have to made it by I have to make sure my all digit sum, my all digit number is 4, but in that case is 3. So I have to add one more digit. So is it possible to add one more digit or not? So how can I do, I have make a another variable, let's num, which give me information about my last digit is, if its last digit is 9, so it not able, I didn't able to make, I didn't able to add one more digit, because 9 is a greater, and after 9 we got 0, so 0 is not valid. So what I actually do, i've I'm just calling my, I have to check what was the reminder if I taking the modulo with 10. If this is greater than, if this is greater than, if it less than 9, if it not 9, I have to only make sure. If it not 9, then I'll do the computation. I have to push, sorry, I have to push this element into my the array, this uh, data list of queue, push into my queue. How I multiply my f into 10, and I have to edit the one more digit, and in this digit, if my num is 4, so I have to edit 5, so that's why I'll just edit one more. So it doing its own job. After doing this thing, what I have to do, uh, I have to do nothing, and yeah, that's the my code, guys. And if my queue is maybe my queue is empty, in that case is break it, or if f is greater than h, it can break this loop. And after that, it store my all the values, so I have to return my ans. In that case, let's run this code, guys. And what was the output? Let's just check it. What will be output hour? And okay, it takes some time. Okay, why it taking the time? Okay, time limit exceed. Oh, sorry, I didn't. I have to remove my element from this. I have to remove it from my uh, queue. So again, run this code, guys. Sorry for making this silly mistake. And judging, and it's accepted. Let's submit our code, guys. And what will be our output? And it's accepted. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I resolve your doubt as soon as possible. And until, keep grinding, guys.